Namaskar, let me welcome you all to today's episode of Sitar Learning Essentials. In our last couple of sessions, we have been discussing the essential practices on MEEND. Today we are taking that forward and today we are having the third episode on MEEND. I was hoping that today I will be able to start how to implement the MEENDs practically in the performance, but I found at least I need to have another round of discussing the basics before the practical implementation, because there are so many aspects, basic, intermediate and advanced aspects of practicing and playing MEENDs. Unless and until we cover all of them, it will not be proper to discuss the practical implementation of MEEND, right? So in our last episode we discussed the MEEND between Sa to Re and Re to Ga. That means 3 पर्दे का MEEND. The MEEND practice which involves 3 frets. If you consider Sa as 1 and Re as 2, then Ga as 3, right? So now we will take that forward. We will take that forward and then we will do 4 parda and 5 parda, which is little difficult compared to the previous episodes, because from Sa we are directly going to Ma and Sa we are directly going to Pa. So for that I will first take from Sa to Ma, but not directly to Sa to Ma, gradually from Sa to Re, Sa to Ga, then Sa to Ma, and after that we will introduce Pa. So that is our first round. So what is the pattern or phrase we are choosing? That is Sa Re Sa. Let me turn on Tanpura. Sa Re Sa, Sa Re Ga Re Sa, Sa Re Ga Ma Ga Re Sa. So in this, just like previous episode, we are including both ascending and descending movement. So both are practiced at the same time. So first, I will play on fret and then from the first note, then pull from the second note, then pull from the third note, like that. Okay, step by step. No skip, no step jump. Just like in mathematics, no step jumps. So now on from Ga, from Re, now again I am choosing Bilabal scale. You can choose Kalyan scale. So if you do the same thing on Kalyan scale with Tivrama, so distance, the respective distance between 2 consecutive notes you have to consider. Now you can do the same thing on Kafi scale, where Komal Ga will come, Komal Ga and Shuddhama. From Re, from Sa, so we are having few scales in Karnataka music, which is the scale for Rag Hemavati or Simhendra Madhyam. In that Komalga and Tibrama combination is there. The same way we are having in Madhuvanti. Okay, but I am not treating Rag Madhuvanti. I am just considering the scale Sa, Shuddhare, Komalga, Tivrama. So if I do it there, what will happen? You see the gaps between 2 consecutive notes I explained in the last session. Ga to Tivrama, it is the large gap. because we are having two frets, Shuddhaka and Shuddhama in between. The gap between Shuddhaka and Tivrama or Komalga to Shuddhama is medium because we are having only one note in between. And the gap between Shuddhaka and Shuddhama is small because there is no note in between. So these consecutive notes, the relative distance, you need to understand before playing MEEND. Horizontally we can understand because of the reference of the fret. We have the visual reference. For pulling the MEEND, you have to decode that horizontal distance into vertical distance for pulling. So if I do this scale from Ga first, from Re, Sa, so while practicing wide notice, ascending somehow if you can manage properly, descending is even difficult. So like from Tivrama, you have reached, from there you have to come to Komalga. So you are on Tivrama. Then how much to release the string to achieve Komalga? Now you have to release this large distance, Tivrama to Komalga. Going forward is comparatively easier than coming back. You might find this. So Avarohi Ang MEEND is more difficult than Arohi Ang MEEND. So if I come back from Tivrama to Shuddhaka, Komalga, Tivrama to Re, Shuddhama to Shuddha Re, Shuddhama to Komal Re, Tivrama to Komal Re. Again within a rag like Shruti or microtone of Sri's Komal Re and Bhairav's Komal Re and Puryadhana Sri's Komal Re, all are different. So we are not going into that granular detail, those minute details. Okay. So these are the concepts of relativity which you have to understand while practicing MEEND. So if I just take billable scale and if I go forward by playing this particular pattern, I am going till Pa, okay, for the interest of time. So if you are practicing till Ma, Sa to Ma, Char Pad ka MEEND, then you can just have the subset of it. But while I am demonstrating, I am going till Pa. So what is the pattern I am taking? It was taught by my father long back, and I practiced it quite intensely. Even I practiced it so intensely, all my neighbors in Calcutta used to say, okay, last 7 to 10 days we are hearing that you are playing nothing, just this particular practice. So this is the one block. Sa re sa, sa re ga re sa, sa re ga ma ga re sa, sa re ga ma pa ma ga re sa. Now I have to play this from fret first, which I have already done. Then I'll pull from Ma, then I will pull from Ga, then I will pull from Re, then I will have to pull from Sa. So then I am covering all the possibilities. So Sa re ga ma pa ma ga re sa. Let me take this one. So I will do, okay, the entire block let us take, okay. Then from Ga, then from Re, from Sa, similarly same thing we will do from Re to Dha. I am doing little fast so that you can see how it will sound like if I play a little faster, and also if it is difficult for you to understand what I am doing, you can slow down the speed on YouTube. It gives you the feature of slowing down or making it faster, so you can do that accordingly to understand. Re ga re, re ga ma ga re, re ga ma pa ma ga re, re ga ma pa ga pa ma ga re. From pa, re ga ma ga re, re ga ma pa ma ga re, re ga ma pa ma, re ga ma ga re, re ga ma pa ma ga re, re ga ma. From ga, re, from re, ga, ga ma pa da pa ma ga, ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga. From dha, ga ma ga, ga ma pa ma ga, ga ma pa da pa ma ga, ga ma pa da pa, ga ma pa ma ga, ga ma. From ma, from ga, then from ma, ma pa ma, ma pa da pa ma, ma pa da ni da pa ma, ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma. Ma pa, ma, from ma, now you can play the descending gati and descending varna while coming back. What is avaroha? This is difficult. So you have to pull first and then stop to achieve sa. From ni first. Sa ni sa, sa ni da ni sa, sa ni da pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma pa da ni sa. Then you have to pull first from ni. Lead from dha, then from pra, pa. From ma, from ni, ni da ni, ni da pa da ni, ni da pa ma pa da ni, ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni. From dha, from pa, from ma, from ga, I will do it again because it was not 100% perfect. Then dha pa dha, da pa ma pa da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma ga re ga ma pa da. From pa I will pull first. From ma I will pull. Then from ga, from re, pa ma ga ma pa ma ga re ga ma pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa. From ma, from ga, see when I'm pulling the longer mean, I'm using da only, so that the sound becomes more impactful. And if there is any deviation, it is not like that. If we play with ra, it will not be more impactful. But you see the direction of the string. When we are pulling long, then we are doing da, so there is a contrast in the direction. Okay, so that's why alap and jod, as we play mean on that, that's why all those aspects are played with da stroke only. And again, when we play tan, then da ra comes into picture, and then also we play mean gamak and all those. So it is important to play both with da only and da ra combination only. And if you want to improve your ra stroke, then also you can play on ra also. For an example, this is using jod. This is only da. Now da ra. That is one of the very important practice and quite advanced and difficult practice. You may take time to achieve this one. So by this I have demonstrated 4 fret mean and also 5 fret mean. Now the sustenance, after you pull the mean and having the sustenance, the same way you can do sa ma ma ma, sa pa pa pa, sa ma ma ma, sa ga ga ga, sa re re re, sa sa. You can increase the bowl also, sustenance also, for sa re 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 re, sa ga 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 ga, sa ma 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 ma, sa pa 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 pa, sa pa 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 pa, sa ma 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 ma, sa ga 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 ga, sa re 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 re, sa 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 sa. So here you are doing what you are doing essentially. Each of the note you are jumping directly from sa. Okay, so I will demonstrate this, and then you can play this across octave. I'm just for the sake of demonstrating, I'm just doing from sa. You can do it from all the notes, consecutive notes, the way I have shown for one practice, right? For the interest of time, I'm just showing for one block now onwards. Now instead of jumping from sa, we can also do for consecutive notes, for sa re 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 ga 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 ma 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 pa 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 ma 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 ga 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 re 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 sa 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 sa. I will suggest you to sing also. If you sing, then playing will be very easy for you. Let's do it from ga. These are few very important practice. One concern or worry that I see in the students, sir, they ask, sir, if I pull so long mean, then strings might break. Yes, it might break. then you have to restring the instrument. You need to know how to restring your instrument. And none of the strings that we are having in sitar, they are not for lifelong. They have certain durability, right? After that they will break. So if it breaks, your practice should not stop with that. You should restring and again practice. And your hands also needs to get habituated with longer means, and the sitar and the string also should get habituated to be played with longer means. So don't stay away from that, then longer means will also stay away from you. And your playing will not have those as advanced aspects, and it will not build your capability. So don't worry, just go ahead and practice these things. Then after that, what you can do, if you are good with the consecutive notes, then you can do skip notes. You can take some pattern. Sa re sa ga, sa re sa ma, sa re sa pa ma ga re sa, for an example. You can take some palta, covering 5 notes, and you can try your hand by playing with on MEEND. For an example. This is called shoot, where you actually jump cross long distance. Sa, it is not always consecutive notes. Sa to ga, sa to ma, sa to pa, like that. So if I try to do this with MEEND, slowly you have to do to evaluate the accuracy of the note. Like that you can try the descending patterns. So with this note, let us conclude today's session, and probably from next day we will start discussing on the practical implementation and its techniques. What are the things needs to be practiced to achieve that for the practical implementation of means in playing, and probably after that we will discuss what gamak is and how we can implement gamak in different phases of performance. So with this note, let us conclude today's session. I wish you all the best, and those who have not yet subscribed to our channel, please do that and click on the bell icon and enable for all notifications, so that when we share any musical content or this kind of educational or interesting videos, then you get the notification of that and you can take the full benefit of this content. Thank you so much. Stay musical and happy practicing. Namaskar.